Well, it turns out there's been a couple of advancements in Galaxy of Heroes, guys. Not only are we getting bonus Zeta drops, we're also getting bonus drops for Jedi Knight Cal. We're also getting new Lightspeed bundles. So holy moly! Let's talk about this. Alright, let's talk about this first things first, ladies and gentlemen. In the Swigger Events Discord server, they do have a data mine channel. I've spoken about it many, many times, and I'm sure you've already seen other videos on this, but I just want to give you my perspective on it. So we've got these essentially art assets that they've data mined. Now, this one is very clear and concise. It's clearly these are Lightspeed bundles that are coming to the game, okay? We've already had it announced that we've got a Beskar armor Mandalorian one, which has all of his requirements. So it's OG Mando, Grief, it's got IG-11 and Queel, as well as Cara Dune at Relic 5 for $20. Very, very valuable pack if you do not have investment in those characters already. Super. We can also see we've got an Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn one here. I'm imagining we're going to get Phoenix Team, most likely without Captain Rex, but potentially some additional Rebel allies, maybe those that feature into the R2-D2 Legendary event. That's how it would best, I feel, sort of transfer across all of the across the legendaries. So we'd get something like Farm Boy Luke and Stormtrooper Han and Old Ben and Princess Leia, maybe those sort of units alongside Phoenix, but probably not Captain Rex. That way they could still price it within the $9.99 to $20 range, which is pretty good. And then we've got additional packs here for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Now, don't let this fool you. This is just like the old Rey Resistance pack. This will be a First Order Lightspeed bundle. If you already bought the BB-8 pack, I don't imagine there will be much value within this for you. The Finalizer pack is likely going to have all of the pilots and the ships required for the Finalizer event. So if you haven't already done the SLKR event, you haven't already unlocked him, and you didn't buy the previous packs, these are probably something that's going to be pretty high value for you. I imagine if you bought the BB-8 pack, there's going to be less value over here. I don't know if they're going to let you have things like Veteran Han Solo in that pack. I'll have to wait and see. So, not only that, ladies and gentlemen, they did put out a Q&A on the new Keller and Beck kit. That marquee is going live today in the evening, so make sure you check that out. But check it out, we've got bonus Zeta drops coming in real soon. Now, this is absolutely huge. Essentially, if you have a 7-star Cal Kestis or 7-star Zero Junda or Merrin Tarfel or Saw Gerrera, essentially, if you have any of the requirements for Jedi Knight Cal at 7 stars, there are going to be bonus drops of Zeta mats in Cantina. That is absolutely phenomenal. They did this when they did the additive drops for Galactic Legend Leia's units. You know, they did Captain Rex and they did Nisa and they did Scout Trooper, you know, and whoever that last marquee was that I've totally forgotten, don't mind me. Essentially, if you had those characters already at 7-star, then you've got bonus drops on top of it. And this one is going to be Zeta's, so this is absolutely huge. That is going live next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's starting, you can see, on the 12th of December, and it's going to last for 2 days. So if you are in a position where you can maybe hoard a little bit of your Cantina energy, boosting up that to get a little bit of a stockpile to really benefit from the Zeta mats, then crack on. This is obviously only going to be super useful for those of you that are hurting for Zeta mats, which currently I could say I probably fit into that pack over here. If we go ahead and check out my boy Paz Vizsla over here, farming him ready for the new Bo-Katan Mandalore event. So I've only got 34 Zetas, and the reason I'm so Zeta poor right now is we went from Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then we went into stuff like Jedi Knight Cal, and we had Malicos, and we're about to get Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, and I did GL Rey, and now we're going to get Bo-Katan. So Paz Vizsla needs 2. She's probably going to need 3. It's like, that's a lot of Zetas. I am Zeta poor, so I'm kind of looking forward to this Zeta bonus drop event that's coming very shortly. But wait, there's actually more. This is absolutely huge for you that do not have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. So as we were saying, just like the old Leia event where they had additive drops for all of her marquees, then we are also getting additive drops or bonus drops for all the marquee characters required for Jedi Knight Cal. And Jedi Knight Cal is phenomenal, guys. He is a really good Jedi. He's got an insta-kill, he's got an AoE cleanse, he's got a turn meter swap. It is fantastic. looks like this event is going to be coming back live, ready for Christmas. So I expect it to be at the end of next week. We've got the double drop starting on the 12th. They are going to be finishing on the 14th, exactly the same as those Zeta bonus drops. So if you can prep for that Jedi Knight Cal event, all your characters need to be Relic 5. Absolutely do it. Not only is Jedi Knight Cal super, super good, he is also the only way you can get access to the Zepho planet on Rise of the Empire, which is a really good means of getting additional Mark 1 and Mark 2 as well as potentially an extra star for your guild within territory battles. Make sure you do it. Now, these are obviously on specific nodes. We've got hard light side battles for OG Cal, hard dark side battles for Seer Junda. Merrin is on mod battles. That's kind of huge. Saw Gerrera, that was the last one. Yeah. Is on normal fleet battles, and then Tarful is on hard fleet battles, okay? So, I mean, Saw Gerrera being on normal fleet battles is a little bit odd. The rest of them are all sort of hard node farms, which is, is what it is. But make sure you prep for this, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal to get Jedi Knight Cal into your rosters. Super, super good unit. So the last thing that I want to talk about is just some of the updates that went through recently. Most importantly, Paz Vizsla is now farmable from light side 4A. Not too difficult, it's replacing Tebow, but who cares about Tebow? He's trashed here. Very good in the raid, actually, but yeah, screw Tebow. So is the Marauder Galactic Republic ship that was in the game. Really, really elevates the Negotiator fleet, even though they said it was for the Endurance, but who in their right mind is going to use the Endurance? Updated GAC and Squad Arena to use new environments. So we've got some cool new maps. I saw them yesterday, actually. There's some actually pretty cool new maps, like you've got the Taron Malicos Battle Arena. That one's absolutely cool. And they've changed some of the operations in TB. I think it's probably to coincide with potentially having to use, say, the Ghost in one of the fleet combat missions and Fifth Brother as well for the Reaver mission in Phase 4. So one last thing to say. Well, actually, two last things. First of all, the C-3PO cheese has been fixed. I told you this was going to get fixed. This is why I said do not relegate your C-3PO. This is why I said that, guys. They fixed it. Who's surprised here? I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Honestly, you can ask for your relic materials back to take him down to R7. I do not expect them to honor that. You can try, I guess. You can try. All right? So essentially, he no longer is counted as a pacifist character within the raid, which means he's not going to escape from battle. It's not a surprise, guys. People were able to abuse this to have multiple uses of an R8 character across all 8 of their runs, increasing their score probably by, a factor of 1.5 million in total if they used it in every single battle. So I'm not surprised that did work. All right. And that's going to about do it for this news roundup. There's absolutely loads to go through. That was amazing. I know I was completely wrong about the Ewoks for C-3PO event being a Lightspeed bundle. I still think it's going to happen, though. It's just a matter of when. It's not now. All right, guys. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.